for inducing. It was December the 14th or the 15th. I had him on the 15th of 2018. So he's actually right here. He's actually a month today. It's been pretty hard filming. So he is officially a month today, which is January the 15th, 2019. And we're gonna go ahead and start the video. So what happened was that day, as you can see from my previous video that I uploaded, I will leave it down below if you guys are interested. The doctor actually was monitoring the baby that day, and then for some odd reason they told me the last ultrasound was going to be the last ultrasound for me. So that day I went for my appointment, which was December the 14th. I actually went in and I took off, or they just monitor the baby, and those little, I actually don't know what you call it. So they actually monitored it, and then the nurse came back within a couple of seconds and she told me to actually go to the ultrasound room. So I was completely confused. I didn't know and I didn't understand why I needed to go do the ultrasound. Before they actually told me that my baby was too large, and then I was afraid, so I kind of didn't eat too much. And then after that they told me my baby was too small, so I didn't understand if it was too small or too big. But the ultrasound was showing up fine. He was 5 pounds 2 ounces when I was 7 months pregnant, and then when I was getting closer to 8.5 months pregnant, I did see a significant change. He was 6 pounds and 3 ounces, I believe. And then when I was about due, he was actually 6 pounds and probably 7 pounds, 6 pounds and 7 ounces, excuse me. And then to be exact, I believe. And then that day, which was December the 14th, was the ultrasound and the monitoring. And then my midwife, the first one, she came to me and she said that I needed to go in Monday or Tuesday. The latest is Tuesday, but Monday is the fastest, or the sooner the better, for me to go get induced. So I was confused and shocked, and I didn't understand why I needed to go. And then she left, and then another midwife came, which I do have 2 midwives. For some reason I have 2 midwives. And then the other one came in and she's like, well, the other midwife told you to come in on to go to the hospital to go get induced on Monday or Tuesday, but then we need you to go in today because we don't want the placenta to get any worse than this. So I wasn't prepared, but luckily I had my bags packed, and I had everything all packed away, and I was so glad I did, because I always thought to myself, you never know, anything could happen. So I was like, the baby's daddy or the dad won't be home until 4:30, close to 5 o'clock. And then she's like, that's even perfect. The sooner the better. You guys can come today, which was Friday, December the 14th of 2018, is when you can come at before 7 p.m. or at least 7 o'clock the latest. So we got some food, we prepared, we waited, I got my stuff ready, and then we went to the hospital, and then they got everything ready for me. And then the midwife came probably within, they didn't give me Pitocin right away. They said they didn't want to harm the baby, so that's why I didn't have the baby that night. I had him the next day around 4:42 a.m. They gave me like 4 antibiotics, and I'm unsure why I have 4 antibiotics. I think she was explaining to me, but it was all completely new to me. And then I have 4 antibiotics. So she said she wanted to slow down everything. She didn't want to harm the baby, so we waited. And then by the time it hit around probably 1 o'clock. That's when they started putting Pitocin in me. I think they did give me Pitocin, but it was a low dose, so I didn't start having contractions around 4. Maybe I was having contractions on and off, but it wasn't that painful until 4 o'clock, or maybe 3 or 3:30, somewhere around there. But I can still feel contractions every now and then. It didn't get really bad until once it started getting around 4 o'clock. That's when I start feeling it, or maybe at least 3 hours. 3 hours in, that's when I start feeling contractions, and that's when I started pushing. But then before that, she actually she told me that she couldn't wait any longer. It's up to me if she can actually break my water. So I was okay with it. I was like, okay, if it's safe, it's fine. But we waited and waited until, well, she did tell me that we were gonna have, or I was gonna have my baby before 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. excuse me. And yeah, so when the water broke, everything just started gushing out. I felt my water every now and then between the contractions, and then they gave me like an exercise ball to actually start contractions going. So I was on that for a couple minutes. One of the nurses actually gave me a pillow to actually lay. It was more like a balloon. I actually don't remember what it was. To actually lay on my left side and to actually lay on my right side for at least an hour, and then to switch side on the other, side. So that's what I did, and then after that, that's when the ball came. She gave me a bigger ball. That didn't work because I was really petite, so she actually changed it for a smaller ball, and so I finally had. I forgot how it feels to actually have a baby, and I am, of course, a mom of 6 right now. So in between this one and the one before this one, they're 5 years apart. So I mean, it's all coming back to me, but I'm excited that he is here. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I'm excited that he's here, and at 4:42, that's when I had him. He was 6 pounds and 9 ounces. For the rest of this video, I'm actually going to show you, I think I'm going to probably show you without my face, so I'm going to actually show you what I got from the hospital. If you guys are interested, keep on watching more for that. So this will probably be just a video of telling you my birth story and what I got from the hospital, so it'll give you an idea of what to expect when you're at the hospital. All clinics or all hospitals are all different. So what I have, what you may not have, a few years ago, I never have gotten any of these, but now I think everything has changed, or maybe I just haven't really asked for these stuff, but then now I'm actually receiving some of these stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it for you right now. This is one of the pads that I got at the hospital. There is a bigger one, but I actually don't have that anymore. But this is the other one that I have. So after you come home, that's the pad that they give you, and this is the mesh underwear that everyone is talking about. It's really stretchable, and these are very comfortable. Some like it, some don't, but I do. I like it a lot. It helps. So this is another version of the text. What you do is you actually put this in your panties or the mesh, or put it on the pad, and it's relieving and soothing, especially if you get a tear. This is the bath salt. What's in it is just salt and lavender essential oil, and they actually gave me 3 of these to actually take a bath with it. And this is the Thermoplast excuse me, that you actually just spray. It does not sting at all. It helps relieve and soothe the area. And some hospitals actually give them out, some don't. And this is the Pernal's spray or bottle that you actually just use it to help clean the area. And as for baby, they didn't give out much. They give us the nasals for aspirator for the baby. And this is the ready-to-feed formula they give out to patients. Alright, well that concludes my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below about my birth story. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.